Hello, 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 and welcome to another live stream by Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John, and we are here with the Flysimware Lear 35, which has recently been updated with a very lovely Boris sound pack. And yeah, so here's the situation. So we're in the Reva Air Livery, which is a air ambulance unit based out of Florida. So here's the scenario. We have a injured tourist down here in Cancun who has booked us for a flight up to their hometown of Tampa. We're going to evacuate them now. They're not super critical, but they did receive some trauma. Little vacation accident, jet skiing down here in Cancun. And we're going to fly them up to Tampa to get some medical care in their home area. So let's get on board, let's get fired up, and let's get out of here. All right, so we're on ground power, and we'll close up the cabin door. There we go. Huh. I wonder what happened there. So, yeah, we'll get the patient on board. We got our medic Dorothy. She's on board. And we got our medic Will. He's on board as well. Got co-pilot. And pilot on board. We'll close up the door here. That's to separate us. Okay, so let's get our fuel and balance on board. Fuel on board. I'll fire up my sim brief here. Our operational flight plan. We need at least 3,805. We need to add some fuel. I'm going to go with 4,000. Just because we're an air ambulance, we're going to be going a little harder than regular crews. So it gives us a little extra fuel. All right, so that checks. So our weight looks good. Our balance looks good. We can get started up here. All right, batteries could come on. Get them on. We got nav light could come on. Let's do the beacon because we're going to go for a startup right away. Yeah, what's our cruise? We're going to go up to 410. It's all set. Got a lot of hours on this plane. 41 hours. All right, so what else could come on? That looks good. Let's get the hydraulic pumps on. Can set our trim. To it, it's about right. And let's get fired up. So let's check out the new Boris sound. So we'll do one from inside. it closed up, but hang on for a second. Let's close that door. Why we're not closing up? Oh, anyway, let's fire up the engine. Okay. Now we're closed up. All right, let's fire up. It's a good start on 2. Let's fire up engine 1, and we'll do it from the outside. Oh, that's right. I got Track IR on, but I'm not using it. All right. All right, engines 1 and 2 fired up. May have been anticlimactic. I'm not sure. All right, so. All right. Make it come on. Got autopilot radio altimeter. We got avionics bus, pitot heats, and windshields. Can go on low. As you can see, when you click the continue, it's not just click through the screens. It's actually testing the system. Okay. This is the GTNXI.
System test okay.
TNXI. Alright, so let's clear out the rest of whatever. So we got the GPU automatically comes off. Shades remain open for departure. Alright, so next we gotta get our flight plan in.
around Cancun. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Information, Charlie.
Cancun Airport information, Charlie. 1615 Zulu. Wind 170 at 7. Visibility 7. Scattered at 1500. Temperature 32. Dew point 25. Altimeter 3000. Landing runway 12 left. Departing runway 12 right. Transition level 1905. Numerous cranes in operation around Cancun. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
All right, so we have Charlie.
Cancun Airport information, Charlie.
Cancun clearance, Reva Air 556 with information, Charlie. I'd like to pick up our clearance to Tampa.
Reva Air 556, Cancun delivery. Thanks for Charlie. Expect runway 12 right. Climb 6,000 feet on runway center line, then expect radar vectors canoa. Squawk 4456.
All right, we'll plan for 12 right for our departure. Climb 6,000 on runway center line, and then expect radar vectors canoa. And we'll squawk 4456, Reva Air 556.
Reva Air 556, read back correct. Contact ground 121.7 when ready for start or taxi.
Contact ground on 121.7 when ready for taxi. Reva Air 556. All right, so we got our clearance. So we're going to go up to 6,000. Here's 6,000 set. That looks good. So let's get our flight plan in. We got vectors to Canoa. So I guess we don't have our departure on. So Canoa, C-A-N-O-A, Canoa. And Canoa, we're going to take the airway. We're going to load the airway. We're going to go Y 196 with we're going to leave out of there lulls, or lulls, just for the lulls, right? Those we're going to go direct Key West. And Key West, we're going to go direct Carter. And from Carter, we're going to go Farrell. And then that's Tampa. So there's our flight plan in. We're going to put the departure in here. I filed the Cancun 3 Alpha departure. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so, and then we got our arrival. We're going to be arriving in on the Bullfrog. And a Bullfrog 3 with the Farrell transition. And it looks like we're going to be doing runway 1 left. So we'll load that up. There, our flight plan's in. So we can get out of here because we got a patient to take care of. 1 left. Alice, 1 left. We're going to be doing, just going to put in the final. Also get that in there, so that's ready to go. Alice, one left. Vectors, we're going to do go. No. All right. So, and this should be in the system here. Yep. Because of the new update for cross-feed, which is so nice. Very happy that they did that. All right, so we got all that in there, and that doesn't have a standby, so we're going to hold off on that. All right, Cancun ground, Reva Air 556. We're ready for taxi.
Reva Air 556, runway 12 right taxi via Charlie, Charlie 9er.
To right via taxi or via Charlie, Charlie 9er, Reva Air 556. All right, y'all.
Negative. Clarify departure runway 12 right.
Yeah, taxi to runway 12 right, Reva Air 556.
Negative. Clarify departure runway 12 right.
All right, first officer, can you get that?
All right, we'll taxi to runway 12 right via Charlie, Charlie 9er, Reva Air 556.
Charlie 9er. All right, ready to go. Park and brake. I did skip the rotary tests, but we can actually go with the this isn't our first flight of the day, so and we put the steering on. Very foggy out, very humid, I guess. Put the beats. Like one of those beach mornings, you know. Have you ever been to the beach where it's they say there's always seems to be a haze in Cancun? Not sure if that's what that's all about. I don't know. It's just one of those beach mornings. Like you go to the Jersey Shore and you go out on the beach in the morning. There's always a haze. I think it's just hot and humid. And Limp Rocketeer, how you doing? Welcome, welcome to the stream. We'll keep the sounds up for departure just so you guys get it. So it might get loud. So I can't remember what scenery I have here for Cancun, but I do have scenery. And I have scenery for Tampa too. I really need to write those down. Rocking and rolling here. Some runaway ons. It's a little slow. Good. Let's fire up the old radar. Probably help if I had some lights on, right? Ignition. Taxi. Ride the brakes a little bit. Wants to go fast. She is a fast bird, even on the ground. All right, so this thing's a handful in the takeoff, so we're gonna try our best here to get you those cinematic views.
Reva Air 556, contact Cancun Tower 118.6. Have a good day.
Came in for lunch and just watching the stream for a bit. I'll be back for the landing. Okay, man, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. Toga. That's it.
Reva Air 556, contact Cancun Tower 118.6. Have a good day.
We're at Tower 118.6, Reva Air 556. All right. My hands are going to be full, so first officer, this is a two pilot plane anyway. First officer can take the communications from me. Do like that feature.
Reva Air 556, ready to go. Runway 12 right.
And before anyone gets anything, it's actually very realistic. Pilot not flying handles the communications.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
All right, so got all our lights on.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Reva Air 556.
All aircraft be advised, information Delta now current, altimeter 3000.
Clear for takeoff, so let's roll. This goes to standby. Missed that. That's good. Toga. Gotta love it. So Boris always adds that nice rubber meets the pavement sound. All right, so we got 130 for our so it's not gonna have us do the departure. All right, spool them up. That's stable. I'm gonna bring them up to 98. So we spool them up to 80. Brakes released. Get that extra bump. B1, let's go flying. Alright, flaps up. Gear up. Rocket ship. Alright, since I am with you guys, let's do engage autopilot. We got heading on.
Reset transponder. Squawk 4456.
I forgot to do the transponder anyway. We're going to do
Squawk
altitude
4456, Reva Air 556.
Power back just a little bit. Alright, so there's 250 speed. And let's kick them off. Got the recognition lights on. We're still climbing out like a bat out of hell. Alright, yaw dampener. These can come off. You're good. That's got to do some work here. So what was it? 4456. I knew I forgot something, guys.
Reva Air 556. Contact Cancun departure 123.5.
Contact Cancun departure 123.5, Reva Air 556.
So there's no auto throttle. So we're going to be
Cancun
leveling
departure,
off.
Reva Air 556,
So we gotta pull the power back.
5,800 feet.
Reva Air 556. Cancun departure. Good day. Identified. Climb to 19,000 feet. Altimeter 3000.
100,000.
Climb to 19,000 feet, altimeter 3000, Reva Air 556.
So on their speed.
Reva Air 556.
Bring it back
Turn
up.
left
So-
heading 045. Expect further clearance in about 80 miles.
045.
Turn left, heading 045, Reva Air 556.
So this jet climbs out at about 98. So when you're making your power adjustments,
Turn left,
you want to remember to use the bottom, the fan speed.
Turn left, heading 330,
Not the turbine
Reva Air
speed.
556.
Alright, so we'll bring it back up to climb power. Turn left 330. There's 10,000. Kill the recog light. So what is this trying to do here? It's trying to bring us back up onto the airway. Okay. Okay, that's starting to make sense now that it's zoomed out. All right, how's our patient back there? We got her sedated. We got him sedated. He's going to be good for the trip. Okay, thanks. All right, so press reverse, shut them off. Everything's good, so we should get a call.
556, turn right, heading 055.
That's what I was waiting for.
Heading 055, Reva Air 556.
Turn us back out on course. Then we're going to get the next one. Should be direct Kona.
Contact Merida Center 125.2.
Center's going to give us a door.
Contact Merida Center 125.2, Reva Air 556. Merida Center, Reva Air 556. Good day, through 16,700 feet for 19,000 feet.
Reva Air 556, Merida Center, radar contact, climb to flight level for 10.
Climb to flight level for 10, Reva Air 556.
Standard there, standard. I have one more.
JetBlue 1365, descend to 9,000 feet.
Descend to 9,000 feet, JetBlue 1365.
Alright, we're all set. Once, twice, 3 times. Passing flight level 200.
Viva 2183,
Now.
Merida Center, expect Roma 1 Alpha,
Cross check.
runway 12 left.
Expect Bomber 1 Alpha, runway 12 left, Viva 2183.
Southwind 2197, turn left, heading 290, climb to flight level
Cabin's climbing good.
Turn left heading 290, climb to flight level 370, Southwind 2197.
United 1408, contact Golson approach 121.0.
Contact Golson approach 121.0, United 1408.
Super loud. Sorry about that, guys.
Cruise 1882, contact Cancun approach 12.7.
Contact Cancun approach 12.7, route 1882.
I don't know. I really like this livery. It's really cool.
Southwind 2197, cleared
Not the typical air ambulance livery. It doesn't have the Star of Life usually you see. but
Roger, heading direct Voma, then resume on
definitely with this purple and white, definitely looks very medical.
United 2006, turn right, heading 005. Expect further clearance in about 9 or 8 miles.
Turn right, heading 005, United 2006.
So, just so you guys know, I'm rocking Beyond ATC for our air traffic control. And anyone who's been following for a while has noticed that I've been using Beyond ATC now instead of our usual VATSIM. It's actually nice. It's nice and relaxing.
JetBlue 1641.
You don't have the stress of having to handle the radios all the time, especially handling these type of airplanes where the first officer would be the one actually handling communications. You can set that up for a more realistic feel to things, so you can manage the plane. And it's really great for a streamer like me, because I can sit here and pay attention to you guys and not have to worry about so much about managing ATC. But the sound pack's really nice. If you haven't picked up this plane, guys, you're missing out. You really are. So that's ATC. So I'm also rocking Rex Atmos Core for Flight Sim 2024, which has got some nice haze injected into the sim. Makes it look pretty realistic, in my opinion. It's very subtle. The settings I have are very subtle.
Contact Cancun approach 12 for decimal 7.
Contact Cancun
So
approach
that's it for the
12
peripherals.
7, JetBlue 1365.
You can also see, in addition to my headset, I have my new Track IR. I'm not currently using it because I haven't finished calibrating.
Avianca 650, Merida Center, expect Paul 3H, runway 12 left.
Expect Paul 3H,
In
runway
addition,
12 left.
you caught last night's stream because now I have Track IR. We're going to be bringing DCS World into the sim. Oh, and it's going to make helicopter flying so much better. So a lot of good things happening with the with now that I have Track IR. I had it before. I had a Track IR since my P3D days, and I used it for a little bit in 2020, but it died on me, and I just never replaced it. So I finally did. Thanks to the wonderful donations by you guys, I was able to get
descend to flight level 180.
a new Track IR.
Descend to flight level 180, JetBlue 1641.
So we're actually going to run it up almost to the barber pole, as long as the air continues to be smooth. Time the cabin that they're good to do what they need to do. Bump that up. So what happens is you actually start getting temp limited. We still got some leeway. So we'll knock it up a little bit. We're going to be climbing at full climb power, which is around 98, 99 on the fans. Trying to get us up to that flight level as fast as possible. The one thing about air ambulances that's a little different than passenger service is that a lot of times the altitudes that you have to fly at are dependent on the cabin pressure that you can maintain, because if you're administering different drugs to the patient, altitude can play a major role in that. So you might not be able to. So, you know, ideally, you know, flight level 410 might be a good thing, but the drug that they're using might not be a good thing at 6,000 feet cabin altitude.
Have a good one.
So we might actually have to fly lower so we can have a lower cabin altitude.
Loma 1 Alpha, runway 12 left.
They can manage the
Report ready
drugs.
for descent.
It's a little.
Loma 1 Alpha, runway 12 left, ready for descent, Viva 2183.
But our patient's just on some sedation and some pain meds, and
Altimeter 3000.
for this altitude.
Descend to 10,000 feet, Viva 2183.
But we came up with a game plan, me,
Reva Air
the pilot
556,
and the medic,
direct Canoa.
to
Resume navigation.
and it's something that they would do
Cleared
prior to the
direct
flight.
Canoa. Resume own navigation. Reva Air 556.
Finally, direct Canoa. There we go, direct Canoa. Nav on. That's good. Flying. Let's get up to cruise, get our power set, and then we'll do some music. Actually, you know what? We could get the music going now. Our patience.
Reva Air 556, contact Havana Center 135.1.
Well, 135.
Center on 135.1. Reva Air 556.
It's good to keep an eye
Havana
on those
Center,
temps as
Reva
we
Air 556
rock it up
through flight
as
level
fast as we
373
possibly
for
can.
flight level for 10.
Reva Air 556, Havana Center, radar contact.
music. It's got some cruise music on board, and we are on our way to Tampa. Looking good. I like the new. We're also new to the channel, as we are rocking the Volanta route bar, information bar on the top of the screen. Also, the little purple line underneath is giving us our progress. So we're about a quarter of the way done. All right, so we got that last bit. So what we could do here is we could just go pitch hold, and we're going to bring the pitch up a little bit. I have it actually bound to my my yoke. That way we can bleed some of the speed off. Because we don't want to overspeed her. There's 1,000 to go. Hey, did you guys see that Orbix dropped their Jurassic Park thing? Big fan of some of the movies. Not all of them. Some of them were kind of meh. But I'm actually kind of excited about this scenery. And I think we're gonna showcase it on the channel. We're gonna take the helicopter out to Jurassic Park. We'll look at some dinosaurs. There we go. 100 to go. We can actually roll the speed back, or roll the power back. Just do it slowly, methodically. We're going to bring it back to about 89 on the fans. It should settle us in close to the barber pole.
Havana Center, JetBlue 1851, flight level 360.
JetBlue 1851, Havana Center, identified.
Alright, so we do about 430 across the ground.
Aeromexico for 27, NOSA 1 Bravo, runway 12 left. Report ready for descent.
NOSAT 1 Bravo, runway 12 left, ready for descent, Aeromexico for 27.
So this is why we take a little extra fuel on board.
Descent to flight level 220.
Then we can actually
Descent to flight level 220, Aeromexico for 27.
set our trend marker.
American 2795, contact Merida Center 125.2.
Center on 125.2, American 2795. Have a good one.
Okay. Looks like we're stable. 88 looks good. We're off. It's actually a fairly clear day outside, guys.
Delta 598, heavy, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Delta 598 heavy.
Delta 598.
So, how's everybody doing?
Center 125.2.
Contact Merida Center 125.2.
If you haven't
Delta 598 heavy, take
didn't
care.
catch the stream yesterday, I was talking about what's going to be happening with the channel soon. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing is based on you guys and how you view my videos. I've decided to add more short video trips, short videos. So it's going to be about, around 30-minute videos, showcasing these planes, showcasing the airports, trips, our trips all over the world that we do. Kind of like our true to the name virtual flight diaries. We're going to be logging the hours all over the world, and I'm going to be putting them in a short video because a lot of you guys like to just watch the takeoffs. You don't really like hanging out in the cruise because, well, you're watching the replay of my live streams. So, you're not really participating. So you guys skip that. And then you catch the landings. And this is all based on the analytics that I have for my videos. So I want to give you guys what you like. So we're going to be doing some of that, and we're also going to be doing streaming because I know a lot of you guys like to hang out and watch the streams, and participate and chat and everything like that. So we're going to be doing some streams, but I'm just going to dial back the amount of live streams we're going to be doing. So maybe 1 or 2 a week. I'm going to mix in some Military Mondays, an old series from the channel, and that's going to be DCS World. And maybe some cool military aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I think DCS World flights would be pretty cool. So it's going to be a mix. So, I'm going to try to give everybody what they want. So we're going to have, short videos, scripted. The cruise is going to be short, maybe just little snippets of history, because you guys I'm a history buff, so especially aviation history. So maybe little snippets of history about the plane, about the destinations we're flying at, and then we'll just have the landing and takeoff in the video. And then, of course, the live stream, so you guys can chat with me, and I could chat with you guys, and stuff that I really like. So that's what's going on. Like I say, this livery definitely has that hospital vibe to it. If you guys know about hospital branding, it really does look like that medical, especially that purple. Oh, man. Life's got me working like a dog. I'm a little tired. Sorry about that, guys. It's a little quieter from this view. All right, so let's check on our systems. Oh, it look good. Could actually bump that up just a little bit. Let's go to 89.
Havana Center, Avianca 422, good day, flight level 360. Avianca 422, Havana Center, radar contact.
Flysimware really knocked it out of the park with this plane. Another good one, guys, from Flysimware is the is the 414. Right. What do we got going on? I really got nothing going on. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be pretty cool. We got the Black Square Native 2024 TBM 850. And we're going to be over in Europe with that one. Fly down to Split, the Adriatic Sea.
Aero Mexico for 27, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Aero Mexico for 27.
One of the Bravo series below deck actually took place in Split. Don't ask me how I know that.
Aero Mexico for 27, contact Merida Center 125.2.
Contact Merida Center 125.2, Aero Mexico for 27. Have a good day.
So what's our weather up at Tampa? So according to Navigraph, we got marginal VFR. Oof, spicy.
Expect nose at 1 Bravo, runway 12 left, JetBlue 1851.
Alright, so the Mets are at
Havana Center, American
Tampa.
886, flight level
got
340.
050 at 6, 10 miles
Havana
visibility,
Center
or
identified.
10 statewide miles, 10 miles visibility. Few at 15, broken at 28, broken at flight level 200. 29, it's a little warm. 3002. I don't know how that's marginal. I guess because of the few at 15. %, humidity, hot, humid. So we're also going to have probably some haze. Is that indicated in the remarks? I don't see it. So alternate is Jacksonville. So we got so Reva, I believe, is an air ambulance group based out
Delta
of
9957, contact Merida Center 125.2. Bye bye.
Center on 125.2 Delta 9957.
Fort Lauderdale. You getting this error message with
contact Havana Center 120.25.
communication error message with Beyond ATC? If that's a SIM connect issue.
Havana Center, American 597, flight level tree 70.
American 597, Havana Center, identified. American 2797, contact Cinema Control 123.9er.
Center on 123.9er, American 2797, take care.
All right, well, doing good. The VFD HQ is so nice. I'm so glad that I was able to get this put together. What I did was all my kids are grown up, so my son has moved out, didn't need his bedroom, so I remodeled the whole thing and turned it into my flight sim office.
JetBlue 1851, NOSAT 1 Bravo, runway 12 left. Report ready for descent.
NOSAT 1 Bravo, runway 12 left, ready for descent, JetBlue 1851.
That's why we didn't actually have a stream over the weekend, because
JetBlue 1851, descend to flight level 220.
Descend to flight level 220, JetBlue 1851.
Still a work in progress. I want to get some stuff. I want to get a
JetBlue 1851,
I want to get a flight sim chair.
Roger, heading direct NOSAT, then resumo navigation, JetBlue 1851, thanks.
You know, with the side peripheral stuff. Something modular, because I actually want to get the Verpal Collective for the helicopter stuff, and I need a good base for that to set that up. I'm also going to get the I want to get the Moza AB9 and the Moza yoke. I don't think I'm going to get the Boeing Moza Boeing yoke. And I'll tell you why. Because, for one, I think it's going to be expensive, to be honest with you. Moza is pretty good with coming across, or not the Moza yoke, or Moza Boeing, the Windwing Boeing yoke, I think is going to be expensive. Now, Windwing is good with price, but I still think it's going to be in the $1,500 to $1,800 range. That's my guess. They haven't dropped the price yet.
Radar contact.
But the reason I'm going to get the Moza yoke, and I think the Moza yoke is going to do everything that I need to do as far as force feedback wise. And then for my side stick and helicopter stuff, we're going to have the Moza AB9. So I think it's just going to be it. Be cool. A force feedback pendular yoke would be really cool, but I keep spending money like that, I'm going to end up divorced. these cirrus layers. That's a cool shot. Partial to the top-down view. I like that.
Center on 120.25, Reva Air 556. Havana Center, Reva Air 556, flight level for 10.
Nope, beyond ATC is kind of glitching out a little bit.
556, Havana Center identified.
It's funny, you know, when I was a kid, way back in ancient times, I actually had a Matchbox version of this plane in the, it had an Air Force livery on it.
Havana Center, expecting higher 3, runway 28 left.
See, every time there's a communication, I get like an error with Beyond ATC. And I know you can reset it. And pick up like in cruise, but I have a feeling it glitches out when you do that. Or maybe they've improved it, but I know in the past it glitches out.
Havana Center, American 357, flight level 350.
American 357, Havana Center identified.
The plane we'll take up for a flight is the 414. I actually like that plane. That's a really nice plane. I mean, it's in depth and it's got some great sounds, but it's not black square. It doesn't have that depth, but it has enough.
American 2132, contact Havana Center 135.1.
Contact Havana Center 135.1, American 2132.
So maybe we'll take the 414 over to Jurassic Park. you guys think? You guys want to? Are you guys interested in? You guys interested in seeing the Jurassic Park? Got an idea.
Reva Air 556. Contact Miami Center 124.7.
Contact Miami Center 124.7, Reva Air 556. Miami Center, Reva Air 556. Good day. Flight level for 10.
Reva Air 556, Miami Center, copy.
All right, we'll put a little poll in chat.
Cayman 104. Contact Miami approach 12. 3.0.
Contact Miami approach, Cayman 104.
Let's see what you guys think about that, the Jurassic Park scenery, if you guys are interested in it. It's Jurassic World scenery by Orbix. I think I spelled Jurassic right. You guys get the picture. Oh, it's about 30 minutes left on the flight. Let's get in the cockpit and check things out. 19 minutes to our top of descent. It's actually, if you click on these, you can go headphones. Sounds really quiet. But it's all about the sounds in this one. Should be coming up on Kona. Oh no, lulls. Just for the lulls, right?
FedEx 5502 Heavy, contact Miami approach 123.0. Have a good day.
Contact Miami approach FedEx 5502 Heavy.
got about 17 minutes. This thing have this? I don't remember. 40 hours in this thing. I don't remember if it has a clock or not. Oh, it does have a clock. Duh. Alright, so we'll be on the ground at 18:20. Yeah, we got 30 minutes left. It's all good. Speed looks good. A little bit of a 8-knot headwind, not direct, so quartering, so it looks like about maybe 3 knots across the bow. 3 knots across the bow. Looks like we got a little bit of weather forming up the west coast, up the Gulf side of Florida. Not as bad as Miami. Miami looks like it's getting slammed.
Miami Center, American 871, flight level tree 50.
American 871, Miami Center, radar contact.
All right.
American 871, contact Havana Center, 120.25.
Contact Havana Center, 120.25, American 871.
Miami Center, exit jet 2 Quebec Sierra, descending via Bahia Tree, flight level 333.
Exec jet 2 Quebec Sierra, Miami Center. Miami Center.
All right.
Copa 334, descending via Sand Battery. Flight level 339er.
So we're busting out some of that haze.
Miami Center, copy.
Clear spot. That's pretty cool. There's Key West right down there. we should be turning up north. Yep. West from 41,000 feet. Got a little midday sun going. Real time, real weather. Tell you what, that looks cool. I don't care who you are, that looks cool. All right, turn it up north. We should be coming into the Florida coast pretty soon. Little haze layer so we can't see Florida. So the Flysimware Lear 35, they actually have 3 variants. They got the passenger variant, the medical variant, which is actually what it's mostly used for these days, is aeromedical transport. And they have a cargo variant. Now, I'm not quite sure how effective this thing would be as a cargo hauler, but cool all the same. I do have the cargo plane, but I don't fly it. I have all 3 versions, but I used to, before the Citation 10 came out, I used to fly this a lot with the Virtual Airlines split jet that I belong to, the corporate plane. So yeah, this week I got 3, I'm doing 3 streams. So it's yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And I'm going to be starting the new channel format next week.
Miami Center, Avianca 607. Good day. Flight level 380.
Sorry about this, guys. I got some
607 Miami Center radar contact.
Just got some dinged some messages. So, what do you guys think the landing rate is going to be? If you want, you can leave that. You can leave your guesses in the chat. My guess is going to be 215. 215 for my guess. And it looks like we're 3/4 of the way there, guys. 3/4 of the way there. No one's interested in the poll, I guess. That's okay. You don't have to vote. I'm still gonna show it.
Reva Air 556.
Just curious.
Contact Miami Center 134.75.
Contact Miami Center 13 for 0.75, Reva Air 556. Have a good day. Miami Center, Reva Air 556. Flight level for 10.
Reva Air 556, Miami Center, good day.
We're in Florida airspace. The good old US of A. So ambulance is going to meet us over in the general aviation tarmac.
Contact Miami Center 132.35.
Center on 132.35. American for 96, have a good one.
That's another waypoint. Let's check and see where we are. So we've got 4 minutes to our top of descent. Vertical speed required was about 2,000 feet per minute. Let's get. There's no VNAV, but the GTN 750 it's pretty good at calculating all that stuff for us. Modern technology, right? Should be 4,000. Should be our lowest altitude.
Reva Air 556, Miami Center, expect Bullfrog Tree, runway 01 left.
Gonna ding the cabin, let them know that we are at our top of descent.
Reva Air 556, Miami Center, expect Bullfrog Tree, runway 01 left.
Accept that.
Expect Bullfrog Tree, runway 01 left, Reva Air 556.
Set our course needle. Let's brief the arrival. There's no charts in the EFB, so fortunately I'm going to have to do this thing. So we're going to be landing ILS runway 1 left. Our frequency is 108.9, course is 07. Our final approach altitude is 1,700 feet at Tyner, and our decision altitude is 200 feet above the ground, and that is a barrel of 211. Airport elevation of 26 feet. So, missed approach, climb to 500 feet, then climbing left turn to 2,000 direct to Pi VOR, and then hold. And then we'll continue to climb and hold to that 2,000 mark because we'll probably get there before there. Then climbing left turn 2,000 direct to Pi VOR, and then Pi VOR to lawful intersection.
American 778, contact Miami Center 134.55.
Pi, which is
contact Miami Center 13 for 0.55, American 778.
And from there we'll hold. Transition altitude is 18,000.
Via Bullfrog Tree arrival. Tampa landing runway 1 left. Altimeter 3001.
And
descend via Bullfrog Tree arrival. Tampa landing runway 1
approach.
left. Altimeter 3001.
So we got
Reva Air 556.
2,600 feet at Lagoo. And that's it. Any questions? Expect marginal VFR, and we should be visual most of the way in. And if there's no questions, that's the approach brief. And let's start down. We'll pitch on down for 2,300 feet. Also going to power back.
Miami Center, Delta 237 Heavy, good day, descending via Bullfrog Tree, flight level 236.
Delta 237 Heavy, Miami Center.
That's too much. That looks good. Let's get the flight recorder up just so it's ready. These things happen fast with this plane. If I don't have this set up, we ain't getting it done. All right, so we're coming down pretty good. That's all set. And I'll turn on the lights in the cabin, let them know that we are actually in our descent.
Miami Center, exec jet 543.
That way they can make some adjustments because the cabin altitude.
Exec jet 543, Miami Center, radar contact.
Exec jet. Are these guys getting close to... Is Beyond ATC getting close to adding general aviation to their mix? I started hearing where a couple of general aviation calls. Exec jet would be a general aviation call, not an airliner call. Alright, so arm and thrust reversers, just to make sure that we have that. Alright, so approach briefing is complete and we are set up. We got the ILS in, programmed in. And actually jump it up just a little bit. Come down just a little faster. Our pitch a little bit, bring it down a little. We'll be at 2200. That looks good. Oh, excuse me.
Delta 237 Heavy, contact Miami Center 134.55. See you.
Yeah, I keep yawning. I had to work this morning.
Miami Center 134.55, Delta 237 Heavy.
4 a.m.
Reva Air 556, contact Miami Center 133.275.
Center on 133.275, Reva Air 556.
More coffee. Stop yawning for you guys.
Miami Center,
No
Reva
one
Air
wants to see that.
556, descending via Bullfrog Tree, flight level 280.
Reva Air 556, Miami Center.
Yeah, it's more of a chill flight, guys. So we got to vote for the Jurassic Park scenery. So, all right. Go cruise some. So we can take the 414 over to the island. I wonder how far away the island is from Costa Rica. It's down in Costa Rica, I think. The scenery. Maybe we could do some Huey stuff. Take the Telgs hangar Huey around the island. Either that, or we could do the Hughes 500.
Contact Miami Center 134.75. Have a good one.
Contact Miami Center 134.75, American 4069.
Guess the pitch hold going down a little too fast. One at 2,300, not 4,000. That looks like about 2,300. 23, 24. Whatever it takes. Down. I don't know, the weather doesn't look too bad, right? We got nothing on the radar. Let's punch that out there a little bit. That looks good. One thing I have noticed is, so I was getting that anomaly where the clouds kind of pixelated. And with Rex Atmos, it's that anomaly appears to have gone. So we corrected that. My clouds look fluffy, not digital. Coming down, let's see where we at. Power back just a little bit. Start slowing up. Here's 18,000. We'll do a magic barrel ref. Yes, I wonder what the what was the MEDAR? 2001.
Reva Air 556, contact Miami Center 134.55.
Contact Miami Center 134.55, Reva Air 556. Good day, Miami Center, Reva Air 556. Descending via Bullfrog Tree, 15,900 feet.
So we can come up a little bit. Let's just hit a little.
Reva Air 556, Miami Center, roger.
We have the descent trend bar. That actually looks pretty good. Got it right at our bottom of descent. The banana, as it's called, the banana is right at our bottom of descent.
Reva Air 556, contact Tampa approach 118.5.
Contact Tampa approach. Reva Air
So we're gonna
556.
slow up
Bye-bye.
a little more.
Tampa approach, Reva Air 556.
We'll have to
Good
throw
day.
out this re-brake so we can get under 250 at 10,000. We got time yet to
Reva Air 556. 556 Tampa approach. Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left, Reva Air 556.
All right, speed's bleeding off. We'll throw out the speed brakes if we're still too fast.
Tampa approach, Delta 237 Heavy, 4,000 feet with the numbers.
Delta 237 Heavy Tampa approach. Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors.
Just bumped out the air brakes, brought us down at under 250. See if we can manage that from there.
Delta 237 Heavy, 9 miles from Selman. Turn right, heading tree 0. Maintain 1,700 until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 01 left.
What?
Turn right.
What's that?
Tree 0, 1,700 until established.
What was that?
ILS runway 01 left. Delta 237 Heavy.
I think the controller is having a stroke, guys. Could dispatch him to the Reva Air Learjet, and we'll take him to the cardiac center over in Fort Lauderdale.
Southwest 683, leave Buggo heading 100. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left.
Leave Buggo heading 100.
We're going to need to throw out the
01 left, Southwest 683.
we need to get down to 200 to start throwing out the flaps.
Southwest 683 for miles from Selm. Turn left heading 105. Maintain 1,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 01 left. All firm.
Turn left heading 105, 1,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 01 left, Southwest 683.
But we're definitely going to keep our speed up because we want to get on the ground, get this patient to his ambulance so we can get him over to the hospital. The family's waiting for him.
Delta 237 Heavy, contact Tampa Tower 119.5.
Over to Tower 119.5, Delta 237 Heavy. Have a good day.
Tampa approach, Southwest 2832. Good day, 10,000 for 100 feet. We have November on board.
Southwest 2832 Tampa approach, altimeter tree 001, expect radar vectors.
These low-hanging clouds look pretty cool. Oh yeah, he's definitely having a stroke.
Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left, Southwest 2832.
Southwest 683, contact Tampa Tower 119.5.
Over to Tower 119.5, Southwest 683.
Tampa approach, exec jet 543, 12,000 feet. We have November.
Exec jet 543 Tampa approach, altimeter tree 001, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left.
Altimeter 3001, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left, exec jet 543.
There we go. Coming back.
Delta 1525 Heavy, leave Buggo heading 100. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left.
Leave Buggo heading 100. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left. Delta 1525 Heavy.
Delta 1525 Heavy, 4 miles from Selm, turn left, heading 105, maintain 1,700 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 01 left.
Turn left, heading 105, 1,700 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 01 left, Delta 1525 Heavy.
Reva Air 556, leave cruise heading 275, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left.
Leave cruise heading 275, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left, Reva Air 556.
Spirit Wings 1235, leave G-Strom heading 270, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left.
Too low. We're going to stall.
From heading 270, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 01 left, Spirit Wings 1235.
Reva Air 556, 10 miles from Selm. Turn right heading tree 50, maintain 1,700 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 01 left.
Turn right, heading 350, 1,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 01 left, Reva Air 556.
Delta 1525, heavy contact Tampa Tower 119.5, take care.
They want us at 1,700.
Over to Tower 119.5, Delta 1525 Heavy.
Spirit Wings 1235, turn right heading 220, vectors for the approach.
Flaps out.
Turn right heading 220, Spirit Wings 1235.
Feel the music coming in. Get heading hold on
Spirit Wings 1235, 11 miles from Selman. Turn right, heading tree 0. Maintain 1,700 until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 01 left.
Turn right heading 330, 1,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 01 left, Spirit Wings 1235.
All right, we're on the glide slope. We'll get the recorder on. It's comfortable. Let's get in.
Reva Air 556, contact Tampa Tower 119.5. Take care.
Over to Tower 119.5, Reva Air 556.
All right, we're on the path.
Tampa Tower, Reva Air 556, ILS runway 01 left.
Reva Air 556, Tampa Tower, continue.
Roger, Reva Air 556.
All right, we're in the full flaps range. Let's get a little more power in there. Vertical track means when you get the vertical track call out, it's 1 minute until we have glide slope intercept.
Delta 1525 Heavy, exit right at Whiskey 5.
Exit right at Whiskey 5, Delta 1525
so
Heavy.
Power back just a little bit. Gear can come out. Everything looks good.
Reva Air 556, wind 010 at 6, runway 1 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land.
Runway 1 left, cleared to land. Reva Air 556.
Go flaps full.
Tampa Tower, Spirit Wings 1235, ILS runway 01 left.
Spirit Wings 1235, Tampa Tower, continue.
Wilco, Spirit Wings 1235.
500.
500. Let's kill the autopilot. Burst deployed. That was more of a carrier landing.
Reva Air 556, exit right at Whiskey 5.
Exit right at Whiskey 5, Reva Air 556.
I think this is Vertical Sim, I think is the name of the developer for this scenery.
Spirit Wings 1235, wind 010 at 6, runway 1 left, cleared to land.
Runway 1 left, cleared to land, Spirit Wings 1235.
Flaps could come up.
Reva Air 556, contact ground 121.7.
Ground 121.7, Reva Air 556. Have a good one.
Feel the reversers. It's a big frame hit. There's a lot going on at the scenery. And we'll taxi to assigned ramp.
Reva Air 556. Request taxi to company ramp.
Meet the ambulance.
Reva Air 556, ramp 235, taxi via Whiskey 4, Whiskey Juliet, Juliet Lima, November. Hold short, runway 1 right.
Ramp 235 via Whiskey 4, Whiskey, Juliet, Juliet, Lima, November. Hold short runway 1 right, Reva Air 556.
So my guess is that's going to be about 300. 300, because we brought it in fast and hard. Giggity.
American 2920, Gate Foxtrot 82, request pushback and engine start.
Probably should have asked for one right.
Tampa ground, pushback and engine start approved, face south.
Instead of one left.
Pushback approved, face south, American 2920.
So kill the radar.
Spirit Wings 1235.
Over the bridge.
Alpha 17 taxi via Whiskey 5. Whiskey Alpha Charlie, Golf 5, Golf.
Gate Alpha 17 via Whiskey 5, Whiskey Alpha Charlie, Golf 5, Golf, Spirit Wings 1235.
Southwest 563 at Gate Charlie 37, request pushback.
Southwest 563, Tampa ground, pushback approved, face northwest.
Pushback approved, face northwest, Southwest 563.
November 525, Mike at ramp 7, request pushback.
November 525, Mike, Tampa ground, pushback approved, face west.
But that was that. Welcome to
West, November 525, Mike.
Tampa. Our little air ambulance scenario.
Reva Air 556, holding short 1 right.
Reva Air 556, cross runway 1 right at November. Continue taxi via November Echo, hold short runway 10.
Cross runway 1 right at November. Continue taxi via November Echo.
So we
hold
got
short runway
split
10,
on the
Reva
pole
Air 556.
and that.
American
50-50 on the Jurassic Park thing.
American 2920, runway 1 left taxi via Victor 1, Whiskey 1.
50.
Runway 1 left via
I don't know what
Victor,
to do with
Victor
that,
1,
guys.
Whiskey 1, American 2920.
Reva Air 556, cross runway 10 at Echo. Continue taxi via Delta, Sierra, Romeo 2, Romeo.
Cross 10 at Echo. Continue via Delta, Sierra, Romeo 2, Romeo, Reva Air 556.
We're going up over here.
Southwest 563, request taxi to the active.
Southwest 2832, Gate Charlie Tree for taxi via Whiskey 6, Whiskey Alpha Charlie, Golf 6.
Gate Charlie 3 for taxi via Whiskey 6, Whiskey, Alpha, Charlie Golf, Golf 6, Southwest 2832.
Southwest 563, runway 1 left taxi via Golf, Bravo 1, Bravo Victor 1, Whiskey 1.
Runway 1 left via Golf, Bravo 1, Bravo Victor 1, Whiskey 1, Southwest 563.
November 525, Mike request taxi to the active.
November 525, Mike, runway 1 right taxi via Romeo 2, Romeo Foxtrot 1, Delta 1.
Runway 1 right via Romeo 2, Romeo Foxtrot
right up
1,
over here.
Delta 1,
By
November 525, Mike.
Av Fuel FBO. Delta Air. This is where the ambulance is. Parking brake on. And
Exit Jet 543,
welcome
ramp for taxi
to
via Whiskey 5, Victor 4,
Tampa.
Whiskey Juliet, Juliet Lima, November. Hold short, runway 1 right.
Over to ramp for taxi via Whiskey 5, Victor 4, Whiskey Juliet, Juliet Lima, November. Hold short, runway
cool
1 right,
scenery.
exit Jet 543.
It's actually a 2020 scenery, so it's got a little bit of, it's not optimized.
American 2920, contact Tampa Tower 119.5.
Over to Tower 119.5, American
2920.
2920.
Definitely very cool. A lot going on. Monorail running around.
November
But all right, let's see what we got here.
Have a good one.
Over to Tower 119.5, November 525, Mike.
All right, moment of truth. Wow. All right, 167. I was way off. 167. That's, I'll take that. Yeah. All right, well, let's check out that 167. Wind it forward. $167, guys. Wow. All right. Let's zoom the replay. I honestly didn't expect a 167. Doesn't look like we're going to be very centerline though. It didn't look 167. It looked more like a carrier landing. Let's see that just one more time.
Exit Jet 543, cross runway 1 right at November. Continue taxi via November Delta. Hold short runway 10.
167, huh? Was not.
Cross runway 1 right at November.
We weren't
Continue
centerline
taxi via November Delta. Hold short runway 10, exit Jet 543.
I definitely would have thought that would have been like 400. Closer to 400. All right, guys. Looking good. Let's kill Beyond ATC, and I'll wind it back. I want to thank you very much for joining me in this flight. It was a lot of fun. Got to check out the Boris Sounds, talk about some things. And we are split on the Jurassic Park scenery. Wow. I don't know. But I'm definitely excited for it. Flysimware Lear 35 Alpha. If you haven't picked it up yet, you are missing out. It is a wonderful plane. And that's going to be it for the stream. I want to thank everyone watching in the background. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Got more coming. I got a stream tomorrow coming. The Black Square TBM 850. We're going to be doing a flight down to Split, down in the Adriatics. We're leaving Innsbruck, so we're going to do from the Alps down to the Adriatic. So should be a lot of fun. And yeah, so come check it out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, this is a Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See ya.